So we've been working on doing different things with distance, with with liquid measurement. So we've been using these different measurements words. We've been using length and time and volume capacity. We did that with water, figuring out how much water the runners drank. So now we're going to be looking at mass weight. And our runners want something to eat on their trip. So we got them some watermelon. So let's see how much watermelon would be good for the runners after they are finished with their race. Some snack. And watermelon is great because there's a lot of water. So I think these 4 slices seem about right to me. So 4 slices of watermelon. And I'm going to choose kilograms because, or grams, because, you know, they're really easy to use because it's the metric system. I love it. It's all about the base 10. So everything's within tens and thousands and stuff. So here we go. We look at the first, a kilogram. So kilogram, that would be measuring like how much I weigh. So that's for bigger numbers. So 1 kilogram. And again, kilo means 1,000, would be 1,000 grams. So my scale here shows me that this amount of watermelon is about 200 grams. So one runner would have about 200 kilograms. So that sounds about right. But how many runners do we have? Well, we have 30 runners. We're trying to get enough watermelon for 30 runners. Well, rather than jump to 30, some of you could do that, but I want to kind of take my time. I'm going to go and I'm going to jump by 10. And I know that 10 times 200 is 2,000. So that gives me 2,000 grams. And then what I can do to get to 30 is I know it's 10 times 3. So this was times 10, and now I'm going to take that number and I'm going to multiply it by 3. So 10 times 3 is 30. And then I can look here at the 2,000. 2,000 times 3 is 6,000. So now I know I need 6,000 grams. 6,000 grams. That's a lot, though. Now we're talking about a bigger number. I think if we, again, use our T-chart, our ratio table, we can figure out how many kilograms that would be, because that's probably what I'm going to need. So then I need this, I need my key here is that 1 kilo is equal to 1,000 grams. So I know that. And how many grams do I have here? I know that I have 6,000 grams. And I also know that 1 times 6 equals 6,000. So that tells me that if I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to need 6 kilos, 6 kilograms of watermelon. Perfect, wonderful. That made my math work out really, really well. Guess what happened? I sent someone to the store and they don't measure things by kilograms at my store. So I need to figure out the ounces and the pounds. Fortunately, my scale is in ounces and pounds and kilograms. So with a quick press of the button, I can look at this and I can go, okay, well, 200 grams is about the same as 8 ounces. Okay, well that tells me that I know for one runner, I'm gonna need about 8 ounces. So this is ounces. But I have to figure out ounces and pounds too. So let me see. 1 pound is the same as 16 ounces. £1, the same as 16 ounces. Okay, well that's good because that means that 2 runners would be 16 ounces. Great, or 1 pound. Okay, let's see. How am I going to figure this out? Well, if I multiply that by 10, that gets me to 20. Okay, that's pretty good. But I need 10 more. I need 10 more ounces here. Huh. Let's see. I know. I can do 1 times 10 is 10. And 8 times 10 is 80. Then I just add those together and I have 30 people need, let's see, 0 plus 0, 6 plus 8, 14, 240 ounces. But how many pounds? How many pounds? I'm going to go ahead and do another T-chart here. And I have 1 pound and 16 ounces. Okay, well, I can use what I've done up here already. And I can go, okay, I had 160 pounds. 160 pounds, or ounces, 160 ounces. How many pounds would that be? Well, that's just like saying this would be 16 times 10, so it must be times 10. So I know I at least need 10 pounds, right? Oh, and look at this. 80 and 10 and 20. It's half. It's half of that. I need half of that. So let's see. 80. I know I need 80 more ounces. 80 more ounces. And that's half of 160. So I'm basically saying half. And then I can just do half of 10 is 5. Awesome. Now I can add those up. And I need 15 pounds of watermelon. Have fun today working on figuring out, using ratio tables, the different amounts of watermelon.